Hey everyone, it's Christina from American Red Flower Farm. It's so hot out that I had to wear a bikini. So now it's a weekly fashion update because I do not want to exclude you guys from me planting the corn because you guys gave me so many good recommendations and suggestions that I don't want to leave you guys out. But yet it's too hot to wear shorts, like long shorts and a shirt. And so I am trying the functionality of this outfit in the garden. As I almost fall down. So we're gonna see how functional this outfit is for the garden at the same time as we're planting these beans and corn. So I've amended this soil with compost right now. I pulled out my winter loving or my cool loving crop, and I have put in about a half a bag of compost. So I have these corns. I have this corn, which is a popping corn, an edible popping corn from Baker's Creek. And I also have this ornamental corn. And the viewers of my last video about corn suggested that I plant beans in the center of the corn and plant the corn in blocks. So I'm using this bed, and this bed is probably about 3 or 4 feet by 6 to 8 feet. But I'm not using all of it. I'm only going to use this section of it right here, which is probably a 4 by 4 foot area. So I'll do the corn. They said do it in blocks. So I'll do 4 blocks. And in the center, I will do beans. And the beans that I have are an heirloom organic blue lake bush green bean and edamame. We really like edamame, so I'm going to use edamame, even though I don't know that it's what people are suggesting. I don't know if this bean type is the correct bean type for what people are suggesting. And then also I have another edamame, and I think this is an heirloom variety. So the comment said to plant the corn in blocks. That way it pollinates better, and that way I get more kernels on the corn. And then the beans were for, I want to say it was for nitrogen, or the beans provided, I think, some mineral that the corn really needs. So it was companion planting to plant the beans with the corn. And then somebody also said to do pumpkin, that they had seen to do pumpkin amongst the beans and the corn. And so I do have some pumpkins that are volunteers from last year that are actually seeds from pumpkins that we carved. And so at some point I'm gonna transplant a few of those over here into these beds and see how they do, and follow that suggestion as well. So in this bed, I have some perennials around the outside. I have some yarrow here. I have a couple feverfew, random feverfew that have not bloomed yet, but I'm leaving those in because they're around the edges. I have some status. I have coneflower, echinacea, and some salvias. It's status if I didn't say it, and also delphinium. Okay, so I'm gonna go in blocks. I'm gonna mark out my blocks. Oh, and I also pulled up, so I have Horton oven netting that I had down here, and I pulled that up. I just folded it over so that I can lay it back down to ensure that the corn doesn't fall over. So lifted my drip line, which I'll lay that back out after I plant all of this. I left the drip line around the exterior of the bed. I think the seed packs say to plant them 12 inches apart. I had a really good germination rate on the trial corns that I planted over here the other day, which are sprouting now. It's functionality, where functionality meets fashion in the garden. dianthus went right up my booty. Okay, so I chose this bed because I think that it receives more sunlight than any of my other beds in this area. I planted corn in my garden before that way, and I don't think that it received enough sunlight. So I'm gonna plant these I'm gonna plant one every 6 inches ish, and I'm planting them about 1 inch deep. So more or less I'm getting about 3 to 4 on each side. I think there's 75 seeds in this pack. I'm going a little heavy now. I'm getting a little sloppy. I'll thin them out later if need be. So now I'm just covering them with, oh, so I guess I only planted the glass gem, which is the popping corn. And that's okay. I didn't say it before, but we're in Zone 9B in California in the Central Valley. Oh, there's a June bug. Which make those grub, did it fall? The grubs that will eat roots. So I gotta get this guy out of here. And I'm gonna feed it to the chickens. They're gonna love it. Grubhub! 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 Get it, ladies. Eat up. Eat it up, up, up. Ooh, are they fighting over it? Boy, it's hot out. If you missed my last video about corn, that I planted the trial corn, that's the one that I'm referring to. I will link it at the end of this video. And you can go and read the comments on that if you want a better idea of the suggestions that were given. These beans are from, I want to say last year. The edamame beans, I want to say these are from last year. It says expiration January of 2024, so we're still good on that one. This says package for 2021, sell by 12/20/21. So these ones are a little old, but we got these edamame over here, so that's okay. And these Blue Lake bush beans, package for 2019. We'll see how if these will germinate. I'm not sure if it's the right time of year to plant bush beans. They say seed depth 2 inches. Days to germination 10 to 50. 9 plants per square foot. So I'm gonna put like 4 seeds in the center of the bush bean, of the green or the blue lake bush bean, which is a green bean, and then I'll do a couple of the edamame as well, just to ensure germination and that we get the qualities that we're supposed to be getting by planting the beans. Just gonna go 4 corners kind of ish, and then I'll go edamame in the center. Nice little patterns. If you were one of the ones that left the comments with suggestions on how to grow corn, I thank you, and please, if I missed anything, let me know. Let me know if the edamame is a good substitute or will work the same way as beans. Okay, so I actually put more. I put like 4 in each, 4 of the edamame. I'm just gonna kind of mix them in. I'm not here just sharing my tips. I'm here to learn too. And so it's great that I have followers that are making suggestions and that are knowledgeable enough, that feel knowledgeable enough to give me suggestions. I think some people even didn't have experience but shared what they've learned on other channels. With the grandpappy used to plant corn. Somebody else said that they only plant corn. Somebody else said that they seen on another channel. This drip line is some of it is 6 inches, some of it is 12 inches, 12-inch emitters, and some are 6-inch emitters. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is water them in. I'm going to make sure to water them every day, even though I have the drip system that runs for 30 minutes each day. I'm still going to water them every day to make sure that they stay well soaked so that there is a good germination rate. And remember, my flower friends, keep your hands dirty.
I don't want to lose your love, woman. You don't even know what I am without you standing next to me. I want to grow so tall, I want to tangle up my twisted limbs with yours. I want to lose track of the time I spent without you.